Commander's was built in 1880, and it was built by a man whose name was Emil Commander. We serve lunch Monday through Friday, and we serve a jazz brunch on Saturday and Sunday. We close on Christmas Day and Mardi Gras Day. Tori McPhail is our executive chef here.
I got hired here when I was 19 years old by the previous chef, Jamie Shannon, and that's, I guess, been about 15 years ago. And these days, we're trying to incorporate a lot of new technology, a lot of great creativity, and so when somebody sits down and they read the menu, they say, wow, you know what, this is New Orleans. Once they get the dish, they say, geez, I never knew it could look like that.
Commander's Palace has been around 128 years, and before the storm we were going to have this 125th birthday celebration, and it was the longest operating restaurant in the United States. Commander's was never closed for the Depression or the war or for anything, and then the hurricane came and we closed. We lost the roof and the windows, so we had to redo everything. When we did get Commander's reopened, I was talking with my cousin T, and I said, you know, it would be wonderful if we could open on Sunday jazz brunch with Joe Simon, who's played music with us. He's such a part of our family.
I'm 74 years old, and I've always heard of the jazz brunch at Commander's Palace. Altogether, I had 45 musicians working for me prior to Katrina. Now those guys are in Texas and Europe, they're all over the place.
And sure enough, the way it all came together, we opened on a Sunday brunch, and Joe Simon and his trio were playing music. So many people who walked in the door had tears in their eyes and were hugging us and were saying, we're so glad you're open. It feels like another part of New Orleans has returned. We have watched people grow up in our restaurant, you know, from walking little babies in the patio to them coming back and having their 21st birthdays or their rehearsal dinners. So that's what makes it very special, I think, to touch people's lives in a deeper way other than just serving them food.